Hello students, in today's class we'll be discussing the preparation method of potassium dichromate, its properties and its various reactions. Potassium dichromate is considered as one of the strongest oxidizing agent. Like KMnO4, potassium dichromate is also strong oxidizing agent. Now the question is why it is considered as strongest oxidizing agent. The reason lies in oxidation state of chromium. Oxidation state of chromium in potassium dichromate is +6. So which is its highest oxidizing state and therefore it can't be oxidized further. So what will happen? It itself will get reduced. Therefore it acts as a strong oxidizing agent. So now we will study its preparation method. Preparation of potassium dichromate occurs in 3 steps. And based on preparation method, a good question can be asked for either 3 mark or 5 mark in your board exams. So potassium dichromate is basically made or prepared from chromite ore. Its formula is FeOCr2O3. Now as soon as the students read this word chromite ore, then it becomes little bit confusing for them. They don't understand the chromite ore, they don't remember the formula. But if you read the word chromite ore in the question, then surely it is the question related to preparation of potassium dichromate. Okay, the first step of preparation goes like this. Chromite ore, FeOCr2O3, which I can also write as FeCr2O4. It is first of all treated with sodium carbonate in presence of air so as to give sodium chromate along with Fe2O3 and carbon dioxide. Let us balance the equation. The color of sodium chromate is yellow. In chemistry, colors are very important and these colors are given as hint in your questions. Moving on to the second step. In the second step, conversion of sodium chromate into dichromate is carried out. Now this conversion is carried out in acidic medium by using acid like H2SO4. So sodium chromate is treated with acid where it will get converted to sodium dichromate. Now if you are using H2SO4 here, you will get sodium salt of sulfate salt of sodium. Sodium chromate obtained in the second step is orange in color. So from yellow we have moved to orange color. Now in the third step, this sodium chromate is converted into dichromate. It's potassium dichromate. It is carried out by using equimolar mixture. So orange color sodium dichromate is treated with potassium chloride, but remember it is a equimolar mixture. Where it gives pure orange color potassium dichromate along with sodium chloride. So we have to remember that potassium dichromate is also orange color compound. Let us balance the equation. So this is how the potassium dichromate is prepared. Remember there can be a 3 mark or 5 mark question based on the preparation. We call it as a word problem. If we look at the properties of potassium dichromate, it has a very prominent color orange red color. So it's an orange red crystalline solid with melting point 670 Kelvin. It is moderately soluble in cold water, but it is readily soluble in hot water. And therefore, whenever we have to prepare potassium dichromate solution in the laboratory, we are dissolving potassium dichromate in hot water. Thirdly, let us see what is the action of heat on potassium dichromate. On heating, potassium dichromate decomposes and forms compounds like potassium chromate, chromic acid along with oxygen. Now this reaction is important one. Again we have to remember the color of potassium chromate. Potassium chromate is yellow in color, whereas dichromate is orange in color. So here we have seen there are two types of ion. Cr2O7 2-, that is dichromate ion, and CrO4 2-, that is chromate ion. Now both these ions are interconvertible at pH equals to 4. But if the pH varies, then these get converted to other form. For example, if the medium is alkaline, that means if the pH is greater than 7, or if I add any strong basic solution to this, then CrO4 2- yellow colored solid will exist. Whereas in acidic solution or in acidic medium, that is when pH is less than 7, or if I add any acid to chromate ion solution, then chromate ion will get converted to dichromate ion. And therefore maximum solutions or maximum reactions of dichromate ion are carried out in acidic solution. So this reaction represents the conversion of dichromate to chromate in basic and chromate to dichromate in acidic medium. Remember the colors of both these two, because so many times the question is asked, why in alkaline medium yellow color is exist and why in acidic medium orange color is shown by chromate ions, etc. Now let us have a look at the structure of both chromate and dichromate ion. I will start with chromate ion. So CrO4 2-. So it is a tetrahedral structure shown by chromate ion. Now in dichromate ion, two tetrahedral units are joined together. Another chromium, sorry, this will not be there. And these two chromium units, they are joined by bridging oxygen. This oxygen is called as bridging oxygen. With the bond angle being 126 degrees. So dichromate ion will be orange in color. Okay. Now we'll study the reactions of potassium dichromate. Just now we have seen that potassium dichromate is a strong oxidizing agent. So let us study oxidizing nature of potassium dichromate. It is good oxidizing agent in acidic medium. So all its reaction they are carried out in acidic medium. What happens in acidic medium? Cr2O7 2- gets reduced to Cr plus 3. What is the oxidation state of chromium in dichromate? It is plus 6. So 1 chromium from plus 6 gets converted to plus 3. That means it must be accepting electrons. Reduction process is taking place. Now 1 chromium gets reduced to plus 3, and therefore it is accepting 3 electron. Now since we have 2 chromium, it will accept 6 electron. Let us balance oxygen. To balance oxygen, I will add 7H2O here. To balance hydrogen, I will add 14H plus over here. So this will be your basic reaction. This reaction will be main reaction whenever you are carrying out balancing type of reactions in your board exams. In your board exams, balancing type of reaction, it is a sure question. Either for 1 mark or 2 mark. They will give you a half reaction and you are supposed to complete the remaining one. Now, how does dichromate oxidizes the species? It will oxidize iodide to I2, Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, Sn2 plus to Sn4 plus, and it will oxidize H2S to sulfur. Now let us have a look in the change in oxidation number. Here from -1 to 0 oxidation state. During the conversion of ferrous to ferric, it is a change in oxidation number 2 plus to 3 plus. During the conversion of stannous to stannic, it is from 2 plus to 4 plus. And when dichromate oxidizes hydrogen sulfide, sulfur shows oxidation state -2 and it gets oxidized to 0. So these half reactions will be given to you and you are supposed to balance. I will give you one example. So let us try to solve the reaction where dichromate oxidizes ferrous to ferric. So the question is Cr2O7 2 minus plus Fe2 plus equals to. This will be your question. First of all, I will solve that of dichromate. I will split into two half equations. So when we are solving for dichromate, just now we have seen 2Cr plus 3 plus 7H2O. It is accepting 6 electron and 14H plus as the reaction is carried out in acidic medium. Now conversion of Fe plus 2 ferrous to ferric. When the conversion of ferrous to ferric is done, that means it must have accepted 1 electron. Now we have to add these two. For adding these two, the charges must be equal and therefore I will multiply this equation by 6. Let us label this as number 1. So 6 Fe plus 2 gives 6 Fe plus 3 plus 6 electron. Now we will label it as number 2. We will add equation 1 and 2. So this 6 electron get cancelled out. Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe plus 2 plus 14H plus gives 2 Cr plus 3 plus 6 Fe plus 3 and 7H2. This will be your final answer. Now remember this basic equation. Whenever dichromate complete equation type of questions are asked, this is a sure reaction. This will be sure one of the half equation. Now you will add the other one. So similarly, you try to carry out the reaction between dichromate ion and iodide, dichromate and hydrogen sulfide, etc. So based on today's module, these are the assignment question for you people. This is a word problem. Pay attention to colors, pay attention to the formulas. This is asked for 5 mark, okay, and the complete the equation type of questions. Thanks for watching. That's all for the day. Have a nice day.